fucking Jordan Klepper video that I wanted to watch earlier.
With the people he met,
the best
and
content will always be the content you enjoy.
Conclusion.
Now take your
so tonight,
Let's do it, boys.
present to you Jordan Klepper's journey into the MAGAverse.
This is gonna be Hogwatch all the way, baby. Hogwatch on fucking steroids, dude. By the way, I am as good as a sniper as Chris Kyle. I did see your comment, dummy. Don't test me,
Klepper,
motherfucker.
And I'm back where it all began, in the very same parking lot where I interviewed hundreds of fired-up Trump supporters here in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Or Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Or... shit, this might be Jersey. The point is, I've definitely been here before. Because I remember doing a badass hero shot over there, interviewing some women drinking wine at 10 in the morning, and walking out of that cornfield like a boss. Although there's no more cornfield, so thanks a lot, President Joe Biden. Another thing that Joe Biden took away from us, boys. Are you purposely ignoring the SDF and YPG stuff I write? Yeah, I guess now I am, going forward. Worst kind of person in the chat. Like, one of the worst kinds of person in the chat is just like the guy who's like literally entitled to stop a fucking 30,000 stream and be like, I'm the only one in here, motherfucker. Do you not recognize I'm the only one in here? Talk about my issue. Talk about the thing I want you to talk about. I know that you have an entire content strategy laid out for yourself for the entire stream. You want to steer the direction. But no, I want you to stop ignoring me in a sea of 30,000 people. Last year, I followed Trump supporters to his rallies, from parking lots just like this one, all the way to
Shut
the
the
steps of
fuck
the
up.
Capitol. Then I stopped, because
if we did nothing but feed you
not really my
positive
thing.
comments, you'd have a
More of
normal size head.
But
So
now that the
that's why we
election's
bully
over
you.
and the glass has been cleaned up from the Capitol, I wanted to look back and reflect on this past year and see how this led to this. Because ultimately, they were about the same thing, a fervent devotion to Donald Trump above everything else. And that's something I learned early on in my travels. The picture of Donald Trump that his supporters have in their heads is more flattering than, well, almost any picture of Donald Trump. But don't ask me, just ask them to describe Donald Trump.
Trump is my hero president.
Trump is kind of a force.
His aura came in the room before he did.
Donald Trump is our first rock star superhero president.
He's a very tall man, a little bit shorter than yourself, very big man, nice big hands.
He's a man for all the people, I think. He didn't need this job whatsoever either. The White House is honestly like a downgrade from his penthouse suite and everything.
Yeah, it feels like it's a downgrade for America, too.
He's just a peaceful person in general, I think.
And he puts those protesters down like that,
Yes.
which causes peace pretty quickly.
Yeah.
He's got skin that is about as thick as it gets. And
Who does?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump is...
Yeah, thick skin.
Again, I've talked about this so many fucking times, dude. This shit literally is so delusional. It's as delusional as QAnon, okay? So it's not a surprise. If you find Donald Trump to be sexually attractive, if you think Donald Trump has
Eric
like
Evans
thick
is still in the
skin,
Capitol
you are
market
so
W.
delusional because like the redeeming quality of Donald Trump, the watchability of Donald Trump literally stems from how not thick his skin is. Okay? So if you find that to be like a thing that Donald Trump has, a quality that Donald Trump has, like you've already lost the plot. You will believe in anything. You can believe in anything at that point. Okay?
Thick
skin. He gets mad if a celebrity makes fun of him on Twitter.
He's the real-life Tony Stark. They should call him President Iron Man.
Well, Tony Stark gave a shit about science. Of course, you can't be a true superhero without some tragic flaws.
Sometimes I don't like what he tweets.
I don't 100% agree with the way the guy talks. Admittedly, his personality's a bit rough around the edges.
If he's doing a good job, why can't you just vote for him? He's an ass sometimes.
All right, we'll end on that last part. I think it's something we can all agree on.
He is an ass sometimes, but that's him.
That's him, right?
Maybe chat would be less toxic if you would.
Nothing could stop a Trump rally.
Danko.
Not bad weather, not a looming impeachment trial, not a full-time job.
Almost died. Danko almost killed me. Holy shit. I almost went down the wrong hole. Okay. Listen. Remember what Disguised Toast was talking about the other day? When he said, oh, like a lot of people think that toxicity on Twitch equals like being genuine and being honest, right? And this is the same fucking energy. It's like, no, toxic doesn't equal honest. Toxic could be that, you know, that person is a fucking honest douchebag and you're kind of an honest douchebag as well. And you just expect everyone to be a douchebag. So a lot of Trump supporters are just like, oh, he's just like me. And that's why they gravitate towards him. Or he is honest in his dishonesty. So people fucking assume that he is like, he is more real. He tells it like it is.
Leader of the free world, and definitely not COVID-19. Even at the height of the pandemic, the Trump rallies still drew a crowd because Trump rallies are worth it. Just ask anyone who isn't Herman Cain. Besides, there's simple, effective health precautions that can limit risk at these events, like wearing a mask. But for many Trump rally-goers, this was a face diaper of oppression. Trump is all about transparency, as you can see on the faces of his supporters. Frankly, I'm pretty jealous of these mouth breathers.
Whenever they report it, they just talk about cases and death. They don't talk about recovery.
They just tend to focus on the number.
Negative stuff,
yeah,
the scary stuff.
Too much focus on the number dead. Let's focus on the other uplifting stuff.
Correct.
I'm worried about COVID.
Pussy.
Why no mask?
Frankly, I forgot it in my car.
Why aren't you wearing a mask?
I mean, again, it's a personal choice, I think.
4 months.
If
Thank
everybody
you for
was
making my days
wearing
be good.
them and everybody said put a mask on, I would respect everybody's wishes and put it on. We're not cheap. We're
You're not
lions.
cheap. You're not cheap. But if everybody here was wearing masks,
If everybody was wearing, but again, we're not cheap.
you're not cheap.
We're not.
So you're gonna look at what everybody's doing and you're gonna follow
That's
along.
it.
Yeah. But not cheap.
Not cheap.
You know, from a Trump supporter's point of view, a Trump rally was a traveling carnival. It rolled into town, gave everyone some thrills, then rolled back out, leaving some good memories,
Thanks
some
for
COVID
offering an
hospitalizations,
alternative to watch
and some
the news
unpaid
and political
bills.
takes besides like Ben Shapiro. Godspeed.
It's too easy, dude. It's literally too easy. Like, it's
To
like
the
he's
guy working at
playing.
the Dollar Tree watching the stream.
It's
What's
like he's
good,
playing
bro?
football with 5-year-olds, dude.
So what happens when the President of the United States stiffs the locals on an invoice? Just ask the mayor of Albuquerque, New Mexico, who's still looking for his money. Mr. Mayor, thank you for joining us. What happened with the city of Albuquerque and the Trump campaign?
Trump came for a rally, and we decided to bill him because the cost of the city were tremendous. They made us shut down downtown. We had to close City Hall, and so we decided to just bill the campaign for it, and we have yet to get paid.
So how much does Trump owe?
$200,000 roughly.
$200,000. That's it? He's into Deutsche Bank for $350 million. You think you're gonna get your money from him? He doesn't even pay the IRS, and they could put him in jail.
In my mind, he owes us a lot more because there were about a day and a half where we couldn't even function as a city.
What have you tried to do to get money back from Donald Trump?
No phone calls have been returned, so we hired a collection agency.
You actually hired a collections agency?
He should be getting these annoying voicemails that like we get usually from scam companies where it's like, you owe debts. I mean, I think Mar-a-Lago is now getting those calls.
A collection agency for Donald Trump, I feel like they...
Okay, I'm losing my mind. This dude literally looks like Harvey Dent.
specialize predominantly in...
Am I crazy? It's Two-Face, right? Watch out, Jordan. Don't trigger him. He's going to have his fucking, you know, Two-face moment.
Just Donald Trump claims. Like, did you ask for a number 12?
We know other cities, just from news reports, have also billed the campaign.
Yes, the king of debt is very good at staying on brand because he owes lots of cities money. Maybe you send a tough guy to go get money from him. Like, you're the mayor of New Mexico. You don't know Mike from Breaking Bad?
I don't, but I have heard actually as a person, he's a great dude, and he really also loves Albuquerque.
When people out there hear that a city doesn't get $200,000, what does that actually mean to a place like Albuquerque? Where would that money go?
Really what happens, it just goes into the general fund and we use it to operate the city. So police force or fire, all of those services.
Is it fair to say that Donald Trump has effectively defunded the police? I mean, I knew it was happening somewhere in America. Apparently it's happening somewhat in Albuquerque.
By that definition, you could say that.
Knowing that he owes $200,000 to Albuquerque might
Right.
mean he'll never come to Albuquerque again. And is that worth it?
That's all right with us. We're totally fine with that.
I got a little gift for you that I think could be helpful. I want to send this your way. Welcome to Albuquerque. We do not accept checks from Donald J. Trump. I saw this at a bodega once to really just shame anybody who had bounced checks, and it kind of did the trick.
Hey, if you send that to us, we might send you back an image of that hanging somewhere.
Done. If there's one thing Trump supporters hate, it's fake news. Which begs the question, which news sources do they trust?
We used to like Fox. We don't like Fox. We don't like MSNBC. We don't like CBS. We don't like any of the fake news channels because they lie all the time.
What happened to Fox? Was it their COVID coverage that turned you off?
No.
What about Hannity?
I like Hannity. Tucker.
And Tucker.
Yes.
So just 2 hours every day of Fox News, otherwise it's a complete boycott.
Yes, absolutely.
Will you accept Joe Biden as President of the United States on the 20th?
No, I will not accept the verdict. No, I will not. So look, I've educated myself about this, okay? I don't know all what's in the Constitution.
Have you read it? It's pretty short.
The Constitution of America?
Yeah.
I've not read the whole thing, no. You've read the entire thing?
Yes, it's remarkably short.
All right. I doubt that, but it's okay.
You should read it, because you might be committing a seditious act in an hour and a half.
Okay, I'm not going to comment on.
Oh my God, he literally did not know because he did. Because he did commit a seditious act. Whoa! Ah!
About that?
I can't believe Miskiv was at the fucking rally, dude. That's crazy.
Hour and a half.
Okay.
Like,
I'm not going to comment about that.
What do you think of the impeachment?
Come on, everybody knows
Texas changed him, bro.
what it's all about.
Read the transcript, right?
Read the transcript, right.
Have you read the transcript?
I have not read it.
But we should read the transcript.
We should.
Look at the transcript, right?
Yeah, look at the transcript.
Have you read the transcript?
I trust the word of our president, man.
Yeah.
Read the transcript.
Read the transcript.
Yeah.
Did you read the transcript?
I don't have to. Everyone else has. I can read it if I need to. But
right, yeah. But it's important that everybody reads the transcript.
It is very important. Pay attention and think for yourself.
Yes. You have, but to be clear, you have not read the transcript.
I haven't, no.
Right.
No.
But it is just important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be a sheep, think for yourself.
But again, just to be very clear, you have not read it.
I have not read it.
You just trusted somebody else who read it. Exactly. What were you saying about don't be a sheep?
Don't be a sheep. Think for yourself. Do your own research.
Do your own research.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's too easy that it almost feels bad. But then it's funny again because these people are monsters with their political point of view. So it flips itself back to being funny again.
But just because they won't read their sources, that doesn't mean they don't have them somewhere. Historically, this presidency has lost more jobs than any other.
That's not true.
It's not true.
Nope. He has not.
He has not.
I'd be like, Tony, I need my sheet with the jobs. I'm going to give you facts. Come on.
Give me facts.
The facts. That fact sheet.
What's on the fact sheet?
I'm going to show you. The fact sheet is that in my car.
You don't have the fact sheet? So close. She had the real facts, but I think she left them at the wine store.
People are stealing our election. It's obvious. This is our country. People are stealing.
Okay. That's risky because Jordan Klepper here is shitting on wine moms. And wine moms make a big chunk of the liberal
Loving the
Daily Show watching audience. Okay? Better fucking watch out, Jordan. Know your audience, motherfucker. Just like I know mine. And what do I know about my audience? Well, they get very excited at the top of every hour when there's a 60-second ad break. And they love subscribing to me to avoid those ads and also to support and also to send me fucking clips and pester me endlessly. Or rather, sorry, new positive outlook. Shower me with positive comments about the stream. Which is why people subscribe. You could do it for $5 or for free by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. You get one free Prime subscription a month. Here is the ad break now. Yeah, I got you. I got you good.
How are they stealing the election?
Because they're putting voter fraud. It's suspicious.
How are they putting voter fraud? Department of Homeland Security said it was the most secure election America's
Who's that? That's one guy like you and me, brosif.
You guys should do some research. There is massive voter fraud, as the evidence is being demonstrated by Mike Lindell and others.
To be clear, I think he goes by the pillow guy. What are your lines? Who do you trust?
I trust the president. I think he's heading in the right direction.
I trust Trump.
I trust Donald Trump. I trust Donald Trump.
And that's it.
Well, okay.
I trust Trump and what he says and what he knows. You know, I don't trust the media that much.
So the only person you really believe.
I wonder what happened to these guys, though. Like, a big part of their personality was loving Trump. You know how we say, like, oh, what are liberals doing now that Trump is gone? Like, you know, all they had was hating Trump. Like, their wives left them. Okay, first of all, let's be real. They got the divorce before, okay? Most conservatives they carry that divorced dad energy regardless. That's probably what led them to like Trump to begin with.
Believe it's Donald Trump himself.
That's not the only person I believe.
Who else do you believe?
I mean, ultimately, I believe Jesus is king, and I believe the Bible.
That's like two. You got Jesus and Trump.
No, I trust a lot of people, my friends, my family.
What do you say to critics?
Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson, Jesus, and Donald Trump.
And more. I can go on and on if you want.
No, I think I get the picture. People ask me lots of questions about my time at Trump rallies. Are the people I talk to real?
Something makes me
Is
miss
what
the
they
feel
say
from hearing
scripted?
Top Hoedown
Do
Hour.
they agree to be interviewed? Was I ever close to getting my ass kicked? The answers are yes, no, sometimes, and oh boy, definitely. Here's a look behind the scenes at how the MAGA sausage got made.
Ooh, this is fun. Ooh.
Should we get closer?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Here, this guy's got a loud majority shirt on. I saw them at the front. Let's grab him. Did I see you at a rally in Hershey?
No.
You weren't in Hershey?
No.
Harrisburg?
Nope.
No.
No,
Is this
no.
your first rally?
No.
No? Starting to get deja vu. Finding the right person to interview is a subtle art. You survey the scene, looking for the perfect shirt, hat, sign, or you could just walk up to the lady with a megaphone.
You got a bullhorn? Who's she trying to interview?
Yeah, guys, here we go. Here we go. I just wanna...
Trump train, choo-choo! Trump train, choo-choo! We're coming to a town near you.
Many people wonder if we get permission to film them, and we do, which is apparently much harder than getting them to send surprise recurring donations to the Trump campaign.
Before I show this, I just need a signature, if that's all right.
I'm not doing it.
Daily Show with Trevor Noah. Are you Trevor?
No, he's
Show.
He's in New York. He's not it. This is Jordan.
Awesome, thanks. Tell me your name. I can print your name for you. Just here, sign right there. You see? Here. Yeah, there. Perfect.
Trevor Noah, the Daily, you want to talk to him? Sign the release.
You want me to sign a release? You guys gonna ask me a bunch of dumb trick questions and say there was 10 people here today?
I want to know how many you think. Sometimes these people are so enthusiastic, they don't even wait for their turn to talk.
I mean, this is a conspiracy against the United States.
Thousands of people tried to murder people inside that very building.
That's a ridiculous lie. That's a ridiculous lie.
Sometimes their anti-media anger is surprisingly personal.
You're not funny. You're not funny.
I don't know what the statistics
kid,
are on
you're
that, but I'm
not
telling
funny.
you, if Biden
Klepper.
is legit, he
Klepper.
would not fight
Klepper's
a
a
recount. He
bitch.
would say,
One second, I got some fans here.
Sure.
Oh,
A wuss. You're not a man of God.
I'm not. I'm
no,
not.
no,
I'm an
you're
atheist.
a wuss. You're a wuss, just like Trevor Noah.
Aerosols. Aerosols.
Thank you, Don.
We gotta take a break after this.
Second fiddle to a second fiddle.
Would you ever do this? I have done this, chatter. Some of my favorite content, actually, when I went to the QAnon rally and portrayed myself as a QAnon supporter to some people. It was so good. It was the most fun I've had. You can find the clip of it on my YouTube, actually. Everyone thought you were a cop? No, that's different. The everyone thought you were a cop is from the fucking BLM rally. No. The QAnon rally was different.
So they're a little bit upset. They're a little bit upset here. You can tell.
No, I fit right in with the QAnon rally. They love my shit.
Okay.
Are you guys the liberal media? I have one word for you. You are controlled by the deep state.
That's like
by
4,
the
5,
liberal
6 words,
government.
10 words.
You.
That's even 2. That one's even 2. But that's okay. Here's a moment when you might think the heated conversation is over. And at a MAGA rally, it rarely is.
Fake news. You guys are fake news. You are brainwashed by the cabal. And I have one word for you, fake news. You. The silent majority is done with your ass.
That's 2
We're
words.
done with your lies. Go yourself, liberal media. Go
13 months.
yourself.
Love you, Old Hass.
Go yourself. Yeah, right. We're radical. Oh, you're such a. Are you ready to fight for your president? Good. Woo! You guys are little pieces of shit.
We are using it. We got fire. But every so often, the anger, the vitriol, and the combativeness melts away. And we have a conversation that you could almost call civil.
I appreciate your questions. You weren't feeding me these leading questions. I appreciate that.
Well,
You're very genuine, and they were important questions.
Did he use this guy? He probably didn't. You know what I'm saying? He probably didn't even use the fucking interview in the OG videos. He did?
Too. I mean, a lot of people don't. They're not forced to answer these sorts of things.
Well, that's the part we're going to use.
Obviously, I'm biased, but I'm trying to be more intellectually honest.
I would say you're doing this all wrong. At this point, you're supposed to call me fake news and insult my testicles.
There are some people in the news who give it a bad name, but I think there are good, honest journalists out there.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
It's wild that, like, in an entire fucking Trump rally, it's that hard to find, like, a normal human. You know what I mean? Like, and as someone who's been to this shit, like, it's like that, dude. It is literally hard to find redeemable people in these circles. Like, it is actually hard. It's not easy.
Donald Trump is more than a president. He's even more than a man. He's a brand associated with power, opulence, and the cuts of meat you find next to foot massagers at the Sharper Image. And no one loves the Trump brand more than his supporters. Every MAGA rally was a vast field of tasteful MAGA merch with bright colors and copyright violations as far as the eye could see. Here are just a few of my absolute faves. People say it's uncool to wear the merch of a band to their own concert. Well, those people have never been to a Trump rally. You don't see a Buttigieg RV like this. Even a Kia is tastefully adorned with like one bumper sticker. Is that a Trump hat on top of a cowboy hat?
Yeah, it's actually my dad's hat.
That's sort of like the turducken of patriotism. Has this impeachment been fair?
I think it's a joke.
Goddamn joke, brother.
I just needed to build something as tough as Trump, so I made the Trumpinator.
So a ruthless, heartless automaton has come from the future to destroy our hope? Is that what's going on here? But like any unlicensed merchandise, sometimes the official branding messages can get lost. Why are you here?
Well, because 2 weeks ago I had a dream, and in that dream I was given this vision.
You had a screen.
Oh, I remember this.
Dream.
I remember
Your
this.
dream told you that Trump is going to win, and then Ivanka, and then Don Jr. and Eric. Tiffany is going to win in 2048, and then Barron.
Keep it up.
Great.
All right.
But Barron only serves one term.
No, 2 terms.
No, that's only 1 term. That's 4 years. Yeah, actually, these are mostly one-term presidents.
No, you're not reading it right, brother.
No, I'm like 20. No, this is 24 to 28. That's 4 years.
And then another 4.
No. These are one-term presidents.
No.
Ivanka, 1 term. Don Jr., 1 term.
What's it for Ivanka? What's the date?
Ivanka is 2024.
Oh my God.
2000.
Bro, this is, by the way, this is literally like when I was talking to the fucking QAnon guy and I got him to change his sign.
28.
That's 8 years.
That's 4 years. No, you have a 4-year period here where somebody else gets elected.
No.
It doesn't say anything about re-elected.
It does. It has her getting elected in 2024 and 2028.
Your math is wrong.
No, my math is not wrong.
And while these patriots love America, they do think that Old Glory could use a little jazzing up. It's not the size of the flag that matters. It's how many votes you get in the electoral college system. Everybody said this thing.
Stand on your flag.
It's a big flag.
Yeah, so just please don't stand on it.
It's also not an American flag.
There's stars and stripes on it, brother. Just appreciate it if you don't stand
Doesn't
on
it? It feels like it's mostly Donald Trump obscuring the
Still,
flag.
appreciate it if you don't stand on
To
it.
be honest, if anybody's disrespecting a flag, I think it's the 10-foot-high Donald Trump.
Slash, oh, here it is. Slash, that guy's literally wearing the flag as a cape. The guy who's yelling at him saying, please don't disrespect the flag, brother. He's literally wearing the flag as a fucking cape, dude.
What is that? Is that Trump? That's Trump on a Confederate flag?
That's a Confederate flag, yeah. See that, CNN? See that? Dixie still lives. Cold water.
Buddy, you don't know how to pick a winner. You might as well put a Jets hat on.
Got him. Hey.
And the MAGA merch isn't just fun, it's functional. Because on January 6th, it was a great way to identify all your fellow insurrectionists. I was worried that we were in trouble, but then I saw that we got the tyranny response team here, and I feel a lot better. Thanks for all you do.
Look into your heart, okay? It's not a joke.
Look, you make a good point, but you
Yes,
are
I do.
wearing,
No,
you're wearing a onesie that is a flag. I suppose if you bought all of these flags and all of these garments, you gotta do something like this. I mean, they've been prepping for this at least sartorially for years. What was the mood at a Trump rally? What was the feeling? Fun? Sure. Camaraderie? Yeah. What else? Oh yeah, rage. I watched it simmer at these rallies for years, then build during the campaign, and I was there on January 6th when it finally boiled over into the Capitol building. Here's what that awful day of insurrection looked like on the ground from the point of view of a guy who was just there to find some laughs.
Yeah, it wasn't wrong. He just like had a really dumb way. The t-shirt wasn't wrong technically because he was saying those are the beginning of everyone's terms. But the way that he wrote it, literally you can only read in one way. And it made it seem like someone kept replacing the Trump Trump and family over and over again for 4 years, and then another Trump. The dash made it wrong, basically. If there wasn't a dash there, like I get what he was trying to do, chat. That's what I'm trying to say. Could be on track to be truthful, yeah.
Some of the buildings here, and I overheard a man in fatigue say they're worried about Antifa. Yeah, that's who they're worried about. Man in military fatigues. Being on the ground on January 6th was really unnerving from the very beginning. Even the night before the insurrection, when we checked into our DC hotel, we knew this was different. We overheard wild conversations in the lobby full of MAGA faithful, maskless supporters claiming COVID stories of packed emergency rooms were lies, and they were all, in fact, empty. Seeing a lot of cosplay here. There's military here, and then there's a lot of these people who are pretending to be military here. You know how you know? because they don't have badges. They just have notes from their wife that says, you can go for the weekend and hang out with your friends, but be back on time. My producer wanted to ease into the interviews after seeing the charged crowd full of Proud Boys, Oath Keepers, QAnon believers, and anyone else willing to toss aside our democracy. It's getting a bit hectic there, so I wanted to find some space. Luckily, there is some here at the National Museum of African American History and Culture. Then we spotted a group of Proud Boys appearing to leave the event, heading east toward the Capitol, well before Trump finished his speech.
Proud Boys, tighten it up!
We found filming on the National Mall was a safer, more effective way to get real conversations, for a while. Then we found a man acting unhinged with a pitchfork.
This is a warning! We can mobilize 1 million people to any city in this country now. Make no mistake, that's the situation.
What? Any city in the country? Like there's 1 million people ready to go to any city.
That's right, man. We're not playing around.
Who was interrupted by a man acting more unhinged.
How come we got 1 million people at the monument when over there's where they're screwing us? How come nobody's over there? How come we're not down front? You all come down there and film Congress putting it to us. All you all mother. All y'all.
The really unhinged guy angered the sort of unhinged guy wielding the pitchfork.
I'll speak for myself. Okay, he speaks for himself. Because they shut it down. You are absolutely. It's about to all go down.
Proud Boys are here. As we were setting up for a quick stand-up, we noticed another large group marching aggressively down the street. The Proud Boys all passed by again. We settled in a spot just outside the northwest side of the Capitol because we knew that at around 1 p.m. that angry crowd would be arriving there from the White House. And we knew that if things got hairy, it gave us the best escape route to the train and our cars. And then words became actions. The barricades got pushed over and folks flooded in. We're starting to see this.
And that's the story of how Jordan Klepper went to jail.
This massive people, they broke through the gates here and now they're heading into the Capitol. I'm hearing people say it's our house. I heard some old man start screaming, forward, forward. It's our house. It's democracy should look more organized than what we're seeing right now. But
We've been organized. You have to do something.
He's like, you can tell at this point, he's like a little worried. You know what I mean? He's a little scared. Like, he doesn't want to fully agitate them. Like, his tone changed a little bit because he's like,
They don't do it properly. They don't go.
Good.
We pay for the heat. It's time to go inside. These are the barricades.
Trump supporters were getting up on the stairs, the fences, and the embankments, barking at people, telling them where to go. Everyone turned into field generals, most of them wearing sweatshirts you buy at airports when you get cold waiting to board your flight.
how would you have reacted there? Probably in a similar way. I don't think I'm as safe as Jordan Klepper is because, one, I don't have a fucking entire crew of like security and shit. And two, I think people that hate me a lot more than people that hate Jordan Klepper. You know what I mean? Yeah, but you're bigger. It doesn't matter, dude. What do you mean bigger? There's like a fucking... There's a massive, massive crowd there.
Folks have pushed through.
Yeah, but less people know about you? No, but the ones that... No, okay, so here's what it is. First of all, it's Jordan Klepper. It's not fucking Trevor Noah. That's one. So you have to remind yourself of that. And two, you're kind of right. You would be kind of right, even if it was like Trevor Noah, for example. Obviously, more people know about Trevor Noah than me. But the motherfuckers that know about me are going to really fucking hate me. You know what I mean? Whereas if someone's on television, then they might just know of them from like, oh, that's the television guy. Do you see what I'm saying? Whereas if they know about me, they're going to know me from the television as well. As the 9/11 guy. Do you see what I'm saying?
Especially around the Proud Boys, too.
Pepela 821.
Hasana said way worse to them than just making them look stupid. Oh, yeah, that too.
Oh, that's the television guy.
Is someone's going to yell the 9/11 guy or the TYT guy? Yup, exactly. They're going to say, aren't you that TYT guy? And the fucking crowd will go bananas because
true democracy is
while TYT is nowhere near as like sizable as The Daily Show, TYT is hated a lot more than the fucking Daily Show. People just say The Daily Show is a bunch of liberal pussies in mainstream media and move on. People look at TYT as like, oh, they are the reason why cops get killed. Like, these guys are the ones doing a race war, which is not kind of bad no more. Actually, I think we should do a race war ourselves. Electric Boogaloo, you know, racism too.
Through, and now they're heading into the Capitol. No violence, other than shoving that down and carrying pitchforks. There's a mix of the scary and the absurd. MAGA in a nutshell. There were the scary.
They don't hear our voices today! They'll hear our voices tomorrow!
There were the absurd. Can I ask you some questions? Are you afraid if you run out of batteries for the last stand that you'll be thwarted? Good luck. I hope you don't run into bumpy terrain or stairs. Personally, I don't think I'll ever forget talking to a man on a Segway who was attempting to topple the greatest democracy on earth.
The Democrat Party, progressive, socialist, Marxists, pose a far greater threat to this nation than any person on the battlefield.
We looked around and we were shocked, but not surprised. The last 14 months tipped it pretty good. The total distrust of facts and information, their cult-like devotion.
You goddamn right, brother.
Not to their country or ideals, but to a person. Of course, they were gonna get here.
All right, let's exit. You lead the way. All right, here we go.
And we knew it was time to leave. We continued listening to the escalating insurrection unfold in the only place a comedy show should, from the quiet car of an Acela rushing back to New York City. Of course, as we all know, the insurrection failed.
At what point would you have left? I don't leave those things until I'm too tired to walk around, brother. That's until I get my ass beat or like I'm physically threatened to the degree where like I can no longer be there, or until I can't walk anymore. I love that shit, dude. Those are my people, dude. I live amongst the filth. Those are my hogs, dude. I love them. I love those hogs.
7 months, let's go.
Trump left office, and the MAGA supporters who aren't awaiting trial have returned to their hometowns and their old lives. But before I walked away from this story, I wanted to connect one more time with a Trump rally goer, one-on-one.
You were a huge puss in your own home in LA at a tiny QAnon rally? Was I a huge puss? Really? That's so crazy because I remember just being there the entire time and literally talking to everyone. I mean, there's video of it.
It's not only in this surroundings.
You guys know that. Thank you.
Truth doesn't wait for brunch to be over.
Oh, no, yeah. So there's different pizza places, huh? Are they doing sex trafficking, you think?
I have no idea what Lucifer's teaching about. All I know is I've never eaten there in 100 years.
I bet Hillary Clinton would like to eat there, though. Look at me being fucking huge, a huge pussy.
This is my mask. God knows what with them.
I know, it was so crazy. Like, man, I'm such a fucking huge pussy here when I'm literally in the middle of this fucking crowd and talking to all of them. Like, that's crazy. Remember that guy? Yeah. Antifa's got their dangerous rations.
What's the connection between this and QAnon?
I mean, everybody has their own theories. I go by statistics. Whether QAnon existed or not, are the numbers still the same on children?
You asked your viewers not to disclose their identity? Yeah, that's not because I'm scared that they're going to kill me, idiot. That's because they're not going to fucking talk to me anymore. What the fuck is wrong with people? Oh, God, I was going to read positive comments. We're going to go back to the positive comments. Positive comments, positive comments, positive comments. Hell yeah, I like my own video.
if people know that I'm there for hostile reasons, if people know that I'm there to like make them look like fucking clowns, then I can't get their honest point of view. The honesty comes from the fact that like I'm disarming them by agreeing with them. You know what I mean?
It was a very good accent. Thank you. Okay, hey, you fucking hear that? He's straight from the motherfucking mouth. Talk to me. What's going on here? Pedowood? Yep. You got Barack Hussein Obama.
4 hours of
Oh, there's a fucking
Don't
full
listen
stream
to
of it
Chetro,
too.
you
Just wear a mask and
hairstylist
glasses,
hunters
no
freak, you look like a
excuses.
19th
What?
century Victorian Lord Swooner Ajahn.
Kind of funny when people are like, "I can't believe you're so scared to do this," when I'm literally doing it. Like when there's video of me doing it. Positive comment. I really love your stream and I appreciate the work you put in to make the world a better place. Because you talk about the Armenians, I already did. That's not a positive comment. I've talked about it like 8 times, dude. I talked about it for like an hour earlier. That's not a positive comment. You baited me with a positive comment to get me fucking pissed off. Fuck. Can't believe I was trying to change it, dude. I was trying to change it. I was trying to read positive comments and motherfuckers are adapting.
Away from the cameras and insults and sense of impending doom. So I caught up with Edward the debt collector to hear what he's up to.
I accept that you are a real and actual gamer. There I said it. Fuck yeah.
Of Trump supporters. And there have been a few folks who truly stand out, like Edward.
I'm literally making 4 times as much as I was making when Obama was president.
What do you do?
I work for a debt relief company.
Yeah,
This is one of my favorite answers.
Debt relief collector. Besides being first in line at the Harrisburg, PA rally, he spent the better part of last year.
Can I see what the bottom of your shirt says? I'm a trans viewer. It says, if this shirt offends you, I'll help you pack.
At rallies, on the local news, and in the papers, preaching the MAGA gospel.
I truly believe that Donald Trump was sent.
I'll help you pack.
I wanted to see if the ultimate rally head had any misgivings post-January 6th, and if there was any common ground we could stand.
That's how you know he's a grifter, bro. He made Make America Great Again mask. Like, motherfucker, know your audience.
Stand on.
But he was like, he literally wanted to. Your recent Hades gameplay has converted me from a doubter to a believer. You are a god gamer, Hasan. Thank you. Finally.
I see you dressed down.
I figured you'd want me fully decked.
Yeah, we were going to ask you to bring your Trump apparel, but I guess you didn't get the email. Huh? I'm going to sit 6 feet away if you don't mind.
That's all right. I got something under the mask.
Do you?
Yes.
What's under the mask?
Vampire fangs.
You have vampire fangs? You literally have fangs.
I got these fangs made for me professionally.
It's been a chaotic year, so much anger, and I wanted to come
This guy's
back, kind of
awesome.
close that loop, connect with somebody who I'd seen before, and get some sanity again. And you showed up with fangs.
I love you
I'm
so
a Bengal
much.
tiger.
I keep playing
So then I started bringing the fangs around to the rallies, telling people I'm a tiger.
He sees himself as an endangered species.
Oh my God, he's a furry, dude.
Which makes it remarkable that Eric or Don Jr. haven't sniped him in a trophy hunt.
Hell yeah,
I
brother.
have been to 50 Trump rallies.
You went to 50 Trump rallies?
And I have spoken to the president from the stage a few times. It was really great. I mean, he has recognized the beard. And at one of the rallies, I forget which one it was, I was near the front. and he pointed-
Well, this is literally like when a streamer notices the chatter comment. Like, it's just straight up same energy. Oh yeah, you responded to me one time. Like,
Yeah,
it's
and he said,
literally
"There's
like, oh my God, dude.
that guy.
There's that guy. That's how he talks to his children.
He said, I see this guy at all the rallies. He gets in the news a lot.
Do you stay in touch with the old MAGA crew, people you run into the
Of
rallies?
course, I've developed some.
Every time I say that, by the way, the stream pops off, dude. Stream chat literally lights the fuck up. Like, notice me, notice me, notice me, notice me, notice me.
Lifelong friendships with the MAGA crew.
What's the MAGA
6
crew
days
up
ago,
to
you
now?
read my comment, and that made my week. Boom. You got 2.
Those Trump rallies are great. I was depending on them. It was the high point of my life.
Bro, right now, am I crazy? Or does he look like, what's his name? Fuck, he looks like a celebrity. Ed, no, not Santa. Is it Ed?
Thanks for everything you do. 3.
Paul Rudd, maybe? Is it Paul Rudd? Yeah, He looks like Paul Rudd in a fucking fake beard and mustache and hair, dude. No, just look at his face. Only look at his face. Like, it's Paul Rudd, but he's wearing... It's Paul Rudd, but he's wearing a fucking fake beard and fake mustache and everything. Yeah, you fools. You only see the big beard and you say Santa. Except, or you say Karl Marx. Except look beyond the beard.
It was a lot of fun.
I was at the last Trump rally, and it was definitely not a lot of fun. But what does he think about what happened at the Capitol on January 6th?
Well, I don't support, let me put it to you this way. I don't think the way it's reported is what actually went down. I saw a different perspective. Nobody I knew was going there to overthrow the government or break into the Capitol building.
What does your shirt say?
What?
Million MAGA March.
Yes.
Be there, will be wild.
Yeah, well, we had a fun, look.
But you're literally wearing a shirt that has intention on it. And
He does sound like Jeff Bridges, though. He does sound like the dude, brother. The dude abides.
Intention is it
I
being
can sell,
wild.
I can sell it. Okay, but we had a wild time the first two. We didn't cause any trouble. We had a lot of fun.
So that when a president stands up and says, you need to fight for me, that they might literally go and fight?
We're playing semantic games now.
You went there with the complete intention to disregard what Donald Trump said.
Yes. Whoever went into the Capitol building, these were not Trump fans because nobody would have walked out in a speech. They broke in. He was still speaking for half an hour.
Who are those people?
Well, you know, I've heard news reports that one of them was an integral member of Antifa or whatever happened on January 6th.
Where? I need to know where. Whenever people say this, like, you got to ask them, what's up? Where?
They, meaning the people who don't like President Trump, the Democrats, Nancy Pelosi, allowed this to happen.
They were trying to kill Nancy Pelosi. Was she saying bring it on?
Let me tell you, some of them, I think, maybe are being unfairly persecuted.
Really?
Yeah. The FBI came to my house after the rally.
What is this? I had a dream Hasan raided me and I didn't have Keg W enabled, so they left immediately. Yeah, fucking bullshit, dude. Won the best gay at the 2020 Pantsies. Won the best gay at the 2021 Pantsies. Mod Casties. VIP for Ludwig Ogren.
Will Ferrell? No!
I know.
Oh, this is the wrong one. Oops.
Well, at least they're doing their job. It gives me a little bit of hope. Did you flip on anybody?
I'll flip on anybody.
Did you turn somebody in? You're running around free right now.
Okay, this is too long.
First of all, I had nothing to flip because my point of view was peaceful. As the FBI asked me, they wanted to know if I breached the Capitol building. I said, of course I didn't. I said, that would have been the stupidest thing in the world.
But
oh my God, he's literally like, I'm telling you, he's a fucking phony. He is just a grifter, dude. He's just, there is an entire economy that basically revolves around these guys making money off of loving Trump. Positive comment, I really like your smile. Oh, thank you. You are Pog. Okay, damn, dude. You guys are showering me with positive comments. You got faster. You got faster at Hades than I did. Nice.
Guy that you pledged your life and wardrobe to told you to essentially do exactly that. So what's next after the violent insurrection that he doesn't think Donald Trump told them to do? Well, turns out they're just waiting for Donald Trump to tell them what to do.
We're not giving up. You know, it's not over. We're
Bro,
coming
those shoes are
back.
so ugly, dude.
It depends on what the boss tells us to do.
Donate, I believe, was the last thing from up on high.
I've donated a lot to him, you know. I hope
Purposefully, or you look at your bank account and realize, oh shit, I guess it happened again. I didn't want to leave without finding some common ground with Edward. He previously described Trump as a superhero and a rock star. But had Edward come back to the reality that the President of the United States is mortal, who's not impervious to criticism, and technically works for us?
You've seen Braveheart, of course. Everybody's seen Braveheart.
I have seen Braveheart.
Yes, Donald Trump is our William Wallace. That's right. I mean, maybe
they both do wear a lot of makeup.
Maybe they drew him and quartered him metaphorically, but he left behind a very strong, vocal, and patriotic force of people.
You know what? I want to find a middle ground here. How about this? Donald Trump, I don't see him as your William Wallace, but he is a lot like Mel Gibson.
All right.
See, he gets it. He gets it. Trump supporters, like real, genuine Trump supporters, would not get it. Like, he immediately got that joke. This dude is a phony. He's a total phony. Most Trump supporters are too stupid to recognize that that's a diss, okay?
Right.
Wait, can we agree on that?
I'll give you that.
There we go.
I'll give you that.
I knew we'd find some common ground. I guess some ground is better than no ground. So, that's it. The MAGA rally journey is over, and President Trump's ending is not unlike that of the ancient King Ozymandias. His wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command, looking across this vast emptiness that was once his empire. Look on his works, ye mighty, and despair! Anyway, I'm just gonna stay here so I can be first in line when the rallies start up again in 2023. Or when Don Jr. runs in 28. I'll always be here, I guess. This is my life now!
Okay, dude. Jordan Klepper's best content, by the way. Literally better than fucking... Literally better than the regular Daily Show shit. Actually, I was a fan of it. And I've been a fan of it.
Love this community. My doggo has its glasses.